Hi, this is part 14 of the fire sermon, whatever it is. So from the extract that didn't make it in, we have a kimono, which is an item of clothing, but also has the word Kim or Kem. Kim is a novel by Kipling, who was a known Freemason. Interestingly, Kem could also be the origin of ham, according to Wikipedia. So I mentioned earlier, and I think he repeated it twice. Wikipedia also telling me it could relate to min, but I couldn't work out if they were saying that was a misreading of minu, which can mean orchard, plantation, myrrh, as in gold, frankincense, and monument or min, depending on which hieroglyph is used. Kem is Letopolis, and it was where Keti was worshipped, a version of Horus. I have to be careful how you pronounce that. So silk hat. Silk is a word used to refer to a barrister, so a silk hat could be their wig. So I thought an allusion to a wig, W-H-I-G, as in politician. William Busfield, brackets Bucyrus, was MP 1837 to his death 1851. He married Caroline Wood, who was the daughter of Charles Lindley Wood. He was first Viscount of Halifax. Halifax, perhaps notable as where John the Baptist's head was apparently buried, and it may mean holy hair. There's also a Halifax in Nova Scotia associated with the Templar legend. Charles Wood was also the name of Vivian's father, different Charles Wood. So there's perhaps a slant reference to that. His relationship, also Coma Berenice, possibly because it's a wig. I think that's called grasping at straws. So the time is now propitious, as he guesses. Nobody I know would use the word propitious. But if you break it down, the time is now, full stop. Previously a hint with hurry up, it's time. It is time. It is now / new. I thought maybe he's referring to Saturn with time. Propitious means a good omen. And I found a link to Venus through an ancient graffiti website of Pompeii, where it said, "May Pompeii and Venus be propitious in her heart to them both, and may they always live harmoniously." And a link to a painting, House of Venus in the Shell, which may be the small house agent's clerk that he's referring to. So it says, the central painting on the rear wall is a Venus lying in a conch shell with a cherub either side of her. The nymph on the left side of the painting is shown riding a dolphin, while the one on the right supports the conch shell. He's referenced a carved dolphin earlier and cherubs. There's also through Pompeii links with volcanoes, fire, and ash. So that made me think the sailor returns is not referring to a man, not just. It's also referring to the return / birth of Venus. The meal is ended. Can't quite work out what that's getting at, but she is bored and tired. I thought tired as in Tyre, Carthage again. Okay, I'm going to try and write a poem and then actually do some of my thesis, because this is all sort of tangential. That's not easy to say.